11 months, 11 countries. This is a journey that Kiasha Johnson is getting ready to take in September.
My mother said to me that the window of opportunity gets smaller as you get older. So if there's something that you want to do, do it.
This window of opportunity is coming to her through Adventures in Mission and their program called World Race. This group prides itself on caring for orphans, preaching the gospel, and digging clean water wells, just to name a few.
I am expecting to gain a lot more awareness about my relationship with God and that of people in other communities around the world.
These are pictures given to us by Johnson showing the days of training needed before the big trip. It's here that the group had to learn about different cultures and a particular country's social norms.
Understanding that even though the food wasn't so appetizing, knowing that that's the meal for today, that's what you eat.
Johnson says she was given divine inspiration to take part in this program, so she quit her job, sold her car, and other belongings.
Making this decision was really hard for me, trading everything in and being uncertain about what will happen afterwards. But I've actually gotten past that.
She says this trip is more than just about leaving the country. It's about spreading her faith and being an example to others.
I'm looking to affect one person positively, and I hope that this might become a tradition for my family.
7:42 this morning. Welcome back to Good Day Columbia. Just before the break, I introduced you to a young lady by the name of Kiasha Johnson, who in this unstable economy sold off her possessions to travel the world, but not for leisure, but for a purpose. She joins me now this morning. Good morning, Ms. Johnson. Thank you so much for being here.
That was good.
That's the question that, so many people want to know. In where we are in our economic climate, you've sold your car, you quit your job because you want to travel to help a missions trip. Talk to us about that.
Well, am I concerned about the economy? No. God blessed me once, he'll bless me with it again.
Wow. Talk to us about World Race here, because it takes a strong person to be able to, when we think about leave the Western society or things that we have here to kind of travel, we understand that you're with a group called World Race. How did you get involved in that, and what is it about?
It is a non-denominational religious organization, and it takes discipleship to the next level. So we travel and we serve God's kingdom.
We're talking about 11 countries in 11 months.
Mm-hmm.
How have you prepared, or how are you all? I know it's a group of you all. How are you all preparing?
Well, we communicate a lot, so we're cheering each other up, trying to get there mentally and physically. Mm-hmm. So a bit of preparation.
Wow. Okay, so one of the major things we talked about in our story was adapting to the culture norms. And there was a picture with a particular food that you were eating. Are you all learning how to eat every different culture's food that you're going to? Is that one of the things?
We experimented with a lot of them already, but yeah, that's the idea.
Wow. Talk about the mental aspect of things. How was it for you to, I guess, break down to leave everything behind and kind of travel the world? What was that like during the training process?
That's a bit of a challenge for me, going from being super responsible to trading everything in and not knowing really what's ahead. It's just a big challenge.
Now this right here, it's also a big commitment for yourself, also a financial commitment as well to it. The total cost of the trip is about $15,000 or so. How are you all able to afford it?
Well, I'm not quite there yet. So selling my things and fundraiser items like T-shirts. And then there's a fundraising concert this weekend.
Okay, yeah. Talk to us about this fundraising concert.
It's themed More Than Conquerors. It's at the College Place United Methodist Church.
Okay.
Saturday, 3 o'clock.
Saturday, 3 o'clock. So folks can come out Saturday, 3 o'clock and give out donations to kind of help with this organization, World Race, and especially you that's going to these 11 countries.
Absolutely.
Wow. If there's somebody watching right now that would want to know what's making you so strong to be able to do this. 11 countries. We're talking about South Africa, mm-hmm. or Africa, Europe and Asia.
Mm-hmm. And also parts of Central America.
Wow. What do you expect?
I don't have really any expectations. I just expect to be challenged. I expect to be introduced to new things.
Wow. And a final question, there's someone out there that's watching that want to get involved, or they're kind of on the borderline. Should I do missions? Should I not? What would you tell them?
I tell them to do their research, search their hearts, and pray about it.
Wow, Kiasha Johnson, thank you so much. Traveling 11 countries and 11 months. She's getting ready to leave in September. Tomorrow will be that fundraiser at College Place Methodist Church, 4801 Colonial Drive, starting at 3 p.m. Once again, World Waste fundraiser, 11 countries and 11 months.